Coming up next, the Pelicans taking on the Grizzlies. For the New Orleans Pelicans, a stellar year has put them at the top of the Western Conference. First place doesn't come easy, but you know what? They've worked for every single win. Grizzlies, Pelicans, coming right up. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. C.J. McCollum out there with Johnson, and it's Adams in at the 5. And for Memphis, in at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Jaren Jackson is out there with Jackson, and it's Williams at the 3 spot. Now that we're past the trade deadline, Greg, what's crucial as we head into the All-Star break?
Well, for teams that traded for players to try to make them comfortable, and for teams that stood pat to continue pounding that rock and building chemistry.
Here's McCollum. Williamson, the pass to MP. Here's Ingram. He's guarded by Williams. Adams sets the pick for Ingram. And Adams with the basket on the assist from Ingram. Adams has got the opening bucket of the night here for the Pelicans. Morant against McCollum. And a wide open look for Bane. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
That's a nice addition to Zion's game. The passing ability makes him more of a complete player.
Here's Bane. Last game he had 13. Passes it to Jackson. Back to Bane. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Williamson against Morant. Puts up a 3. Ball's knocked loose. Inside. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession, and then C.J. getting slick.
And the Grizzlies, they come in off a loss to Charlotte. Floats it up there for Bane. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now, here's MP. Kicks it out to McCollum. Back to Johnson. And the rejection by Jackson. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Well, he's always played with that kind of veteran savvy. MP got the defender with the oldest trick in the book.
Pelicans shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Now here's Jackson. His last outing, 16 points for him. Over Adams. Jackson misses.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Johnson finds McCollum. Back to MP. Here's Adams, and he lays it straight in.
Well, Steven Adams always working the offensive glass, strong and aggressive in there, and gets that second chance hoop.
Morant surveying the D. No good on the 3. Pelicans leading by 6. Pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
And when MP gets that close to the rim, you know he is looking to finish with authority.
Morant outside. To the middle. The kick out to Bain. 6 to shoot. The tray. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
He gets it in there. Adams has got 6.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
To the right side. Ingram outside. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the basket is good. And that's now 10 points for MP.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And taken away by Johnson. Down low. And the dunk by MP.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Pelicans make their last shot.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Here's Morant following the score by New Orleans. It's hauled in by Adams.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And there it is for him. 16 points for Johnson.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Morant against McCollum. Jackson has the open look. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. McCollum kicks to Ingram. Adams in the corner. Back to Ingram. Over Williams. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 9-point game. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Herbert Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans.
They can't stop us.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Santi Aldama comes in for Williams. Smart's checked in for Bain. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Morant. New Orleans also making some changes. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Adams. Trey Murphy comes in for Williamson. And it's Johnson in for Brandon Ingram. Now here's Johnson. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. To the inside. Lays it up off the glass. Johnson's got 18 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
The pass to Clark. He kicks to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Clark finds Aldama. Lets the 3 fly.
Oh, great job by MP to read the play and be in the right spot there to get the block.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
That's fine. No problem.
23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
McCollum outside. Down low. Here's MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Clark for three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Pelicans lead by 19. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
They've got Marcus Smart. Clark is out there with Jackson. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Rose in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now here's Jones. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Inside. Rose up on top. Guarded by Valanciunas. 13 feet away. Rose can't hit.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And another miss by Memphis.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Jones dishes to Johnson. New Orleans moving the ball around to the middle. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Jackson, a screen on McCollum. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
You can feel the presence as Valanciunas gets himself in the right spot.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Portland was tremendous. He scored an amazing number of points, and it looked like he couldn't miss from both the floor and the foul line. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
Well, GA, he was the heart and soul of the Celtics. But now, Marcus Smart is a Grizzly.
Reminiscent of another first-team all-defensive guard who left Gang Green to create grit and grind in Tony Allen. Memphis hoping Smart has that same kind of impact. And this is who Rose is. This guy's a warrior, never backing down from an aggressive defense.
MP left side. Right side, Jones. Pass to McCollum. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
Now here's Jackson. 5 points in the game. Rose kicks to Smart. Aldama passes to Smart. No good on the triple.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Drops in the tray.
Look, every time Murphy can get a look, he'll take the look. Trust me.
McCollum against Rose. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Clark kicks to Rose. Driving inside. And another miss by Memphis.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
MP finds McCollum. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And the rejection by Jackson. Now Aldama. He has yet to score. Outside Jackson. Trying his luck from deep. That shot misses. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Just too quick with it. MP making a miss.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. Smart deciding where to go with it. Outside Rose. Shot clock at 6. Outside Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's Rose missing.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Talent on full display for MP. This guy's putting on a clinic.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Rose missing. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Cullen passes to MP. Outside, Jones passes to McCollum. Here's Johnson. Kicks it out to McCollum. Back to Johnson. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
I love the determination from MP not backing off because of all the physicality in there.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Jackson. Over Valanciunas. And there's Jackson on the assist from Smart. Jackson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Williams comes in for Derrick Rose. The Pelicans also changing it up. Zion Williamson's checked in for Trey Murphy. And it's Ingram in for Herbert Jones. Johnson. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Smart against McCollum. Jackson, a screen on McCollum. Smart passes to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson dishes to Williams. To the left side wing. Off target with his 3. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run here. Johnson can't hit.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Aldama with the ball. Covered by Williamson. Aldama gets the bucket.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Smart against McCollum. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Connects again.
Up and up he goes as he continues this sensational season, now closing in on 2nd place in scoring.
And GA, with the way he has manhandled defenses all year long, you have to think he'll make a good run for it.
And to even come near Wilt's mark of 3,586 points from back in '63 speaks volumes for the season he's had.
And Valanciunas kicks to Ingram. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. To the middle. McCollum outside. Valanciunas with a screen on Williams. Just his first attempt. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Now you give CJ that kind of shot, and he's going to knock it down. He'll exploit the defense all night long.
Now here's Smart. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And MP throws it down.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Smart passes to Williams. McCollum outside. The feed to Williamson. Good work there as it goes. And that's now 8 points for Zion Williamson.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 8. And another one.
Another night, another 40 points in the books for him. What a season.
Greg, you're right. He is edging ever closer to the second place mark for most 40-point games in a year.
And with Jordan's mark of 37 firmly in the rearview mirror, he is now marching towards Wilt's 1963 mark of 52 games of 40 or more. Just a legendary season.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
And that one falls for Jackson. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Baines checked in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Marcus Smart. And New Orleans also making a change. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Valanciunas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
Well, with his scoring ability, MP is a challenging defensive assignment for anybody trying to guard him.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Bane.
Well, not just a fantastic basketball player, MP also a great example for all the youngsters out there off the floor.
Inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by Adams. Kicks it out to McCollum. Back to Johnson. He dishes it to Williamson. Down low. And MP throws it down.
And Brandon Ingram at that size able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
And for Memphis, they're shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Morant dishes to Clark. Outside for Smart. Morant outside. 6 on the shot clock. And Morant throws it down.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
Williamson outside. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first half. Now the pass to Jackson. Over Williamson. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Johnson. New Orleans moving it around. Williamson kicks to Ingram. Back to Williamson. Adams right side. Johnson inside. He's against Williams. He got it again. Sensational.
Scoring at a historic pace. What a treat to watch this young man play.
Well, Greg now tied for second all-time scoring in a season.
And to see his name sitting alongside the great Wilt Chamberlain, obviously elite company.
Williamson with it. He's picked up by Morant. Johnson's shot is off. So it's the Grizzlies now. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Nice shot by Smart.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Johnson left side. Kicks to Adams. Back to Johnson. Again, what an avalanche.
And fellas, he is now second all-time for points in a season.
Truly a season for the ages.
And while Wilt Chamberlain still holds the #1 spot for scoring in a season, he bumps down Wilt's second-best campaign to third place. That's not light work.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Pelicans on top, running away with this one. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, if you go by the rankings, the teams look even. But to be honest, I don't think that tells the whole story, Shaq. I mean, I'm curious to see how it goes.
What part of the story doesn't it tell? Lay it on the line, brother. Lay it on the line, Kenny.
And pivoting back to our first half here, goes without saying, a lot to like for the Pelicans.
They've unleashed the dog. Shaq, you're a dog. You understand what that is.
You know my feelings. Woof, 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 woof.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through two quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's foul. The front court full of star power with Ingram and Zion. MP out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. And Johnson with the stuff.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And so here's Memphis. The Pelicans make their last shot. The 3 from Morant. And it's MP with the rebound.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Taken away by Williams. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Grizzlies on offense.
Yo, check Morant.
Morant with it. Looking to end his cold spell.
Well, that's all Adams and his effort right there. Great job affecting that attempt.
Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Morant against McCollum. Outside, Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
Outside, Bain. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Shoots from the right block. And no good that time. Adams, some nice D. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Morant, following the score by New Orleans. Pass to Bain. To the inside. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got 7 rebounds in the game. MP with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And Adams kicks to Williamson. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Morant outside. To stop the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. That one is off. Good on the second free throw. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. And that one's good. Ingram.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Morant against McCollum. It's Morant with the drive. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Wasted no time on that one. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6. Passes it to Jackson. Shoots over Adams. The Grizzlies with another miss. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 16-4 run right now. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
The Grizzlies have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. McCollum against Morant. 2 points. That one goes. Morant's got 8.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Left side, Adams. Inside. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 59 points.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And here is Bane. He's got 10. Jackson in the corner. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the deep credit. Did just enough to force him to clank that one.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game, and it might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep. Thanks, D.A. Good stuff.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Up top, Bane. He's guarded by Johnson. Clock at 6. Here's Bane. Plenty of space. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Adams has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Giving his all on that play. MP working hard to win the whistle.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Ingram passes to Williamson. from 20 feet out. And it's Ingram missing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now, here's Bain. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Brandon Ingram, Tiny Dog is what they called him when he first got into the NBA, Brent, and he has become a very loud bark. What a player.
Yeah, Kevin, a lot of talk about him having to jump around in the shower to get wet, but he has put on the weight and become ferocious on the offensive end. This guy does not back down, and he's worked hard to fill out that frame.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Pelicans make their last shot. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bain. Takes the three. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. To the paint. They get the rebound. Adams dishes to MP. Kicks it out to Williamson. Back to Johnson. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
The offensive rebound. Jackson passes to Williams. Goes back up. Bain, no good.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And Memphis. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Here's MP. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one's on Morant.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line. And that one falls for Johnson. And both free throws good for MP.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
There's a lob to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. MP kicks to Marshall. Lets it go from deep, and he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 6.
Quick trigger from Trey Murphy. This dude can let it fly.
Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
He's hit his free throw.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more...
The previous play is under review.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
MP kicks to Marshall. 3-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta.
The corners head on anywhere on the arc works for Trey Murphy.
And so it's New Orleans with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Santi Aldama. Derrick Rose is out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Jackson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Brent, we've had this new playoff format since 2021, adding that play-in tournament. How do you like it?
Well, I love it. You're just giving more high-level teams a chance at a swing for a championship. I mean, look what happened last year and how exciting that was for the NBA and the play-in tournament.
Here's Jones after the basket by Jaren Jackson. And that one, good.
Great pass there from Herbert Jones. When someone's open, he'll find them.
The Grizzlies shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Outside Jackson, fires for 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 5 assists tonight.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Inside, MP does a good job of just asserting himself, doing what needs to be done to get that finish.
Outside, Smart. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Jackson. Nice D from Valanciunas.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
The pass to Marshall. Now MP. 6 to shoot. Jones finds MP. Johnson draws the double. Tipped away. Stolen by Rose. Here's Smart. Rebound by Marshall. New Orleans has gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Back to Johnson. Pass to Marshall. Johnson at the elbow. New Orleans moving it around. Jones, the pass to MP. For 3, Marshall. Here's Valanciunas. Jones, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Rose. With some arc. Rebound by Marshall.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Back to MP. Hits it again. Wow. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Passes it to Jackson. And they double up Jackson. Here's Aldama. A three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
New Orleans has gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Stevens is checked in. And it's Bain in for Santi Aldama. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Jackson a screen on Jones. Pass to Stevens. Down low. Lets it go. And the shot is long. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Marshall passes to Johnson. And MP throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Here's Steffens. The Pelicans make their last shot. This is to Jackson. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
For three, Marshall, and another three for New Orleans.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Here is Rose. Outside, Bain. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Bain's got 12 points here in the second half. Johnson surveying the floor. Valanciunas inside. Guarded by Jackson. And the pass to Marshall. 5 on the clock. Johnson draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Smart, wide open, he fires. And it's off from three-point range. Back to MP. The layup missed. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And the foul called on MP. That's it. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Valanciunas dishes to MP. Now Morant. Pass to Jackson. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bain. From past the arc. The shot will not fall.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Feeds it to Johnson. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Bain. Over Daniels. Williams. They shoot again. And the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got 20.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that. Yeah, I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Bain for three. Again, the miss by Bain. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. And there's the feed to Johnson. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that one's good. Morant.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Johnson kicks to Daniels. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Williams finds Morant. Brent, you're in a team's front office, and the voices of sports medicine experts seem to be carrying more weight than ever before.
Yeah, it's been so interesting to see the way that the league is navigating this, because it's hard to say where the proof is that load management is actually working. I mean, during the time that I was playing, I remember Karl Malone and John Stockton getting 82 games in at 38 minutes a night and never missing a contest. So we'll see if time does tell that guys will get back on the floor and play a little bit more often.
Now here's Jones. To the middle. Valanciunas sets a screen for Jones. And it's good. 2 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Jackson, a screen on MP. Bain, no good.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
MP against Bain. Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Bain passes to Williams. Here's Morant. Jackson trying to break free. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And the body control of Morant, still able to guide that one home.
Najee Marshall, he's checked in for New Orleans. Hawkins comes in for Daniels. New Orleans moving the ball around. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Memphis. Williams has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pelicans.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. Hawkins against Morant. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And there's that quickness of Morant, getting to the ball first and then getting it to fall.
Here's Johnson. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And it's Morant missing. And here are the Pelicans. MP kicks to Valanciunas. Down low. 7-foot shot. Here's Hawkins. Offline with his three. Morant against Hawkins. And it's Morant missing. Marshall passes to Hawkins. Here's MP. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's MP. Misses. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
All right, let's talk Rookie of the Year.
Well, I think we all know who you're going for.
MP, baby! Let's go!
Considered any of the cases for these other guys.
Like who?
Like Victor Wembanyama, Scoot Henderson, Brendan Miller, Eamon Thompson.
Considered them, rejected them, went with the obvious choice.
Okay, so what's your criteria?
Greatness.
Okay, and how do you define greatness?
Well, I'm looking at a dictionary and...
Wait,
this is weird. No, it's a picture of MP.
Okay, now look up cornball.
Okay, this is super weird. It's a picture of you.
Oh, great talk. Let's do it again sometime.
Oh, no, it really is you, and you're like in Nebraska.
What am I wearing?
Corn.